Hello and welcome to day 8 of the Yoga with Heart Challenge. My name is Rebecca and I'm going to lead you here through a short sequence this morning to get out of our heads and into our hearts. I'd like you to grab like a block, a blanket, or a pillow. We're going to use it to support our head. So if you want to stop the video and go grab your prop, now would be a good time. We'll begin in a comfortable seat. And first, I want us to kind of energetically open the heart. So bringing the fingers together, we're going to tap on our sternum just above the heart. This is the location of the thymus gland. The thymus is believed to be the gateway to the heart or gateway to the soul. It is linked to our immune system, which fights against, bacteria and virus and disease. Also, it's linked to the endocrine system, which is part of our hormonal system. So just gently tapping here, awakening this space. So the thymus is above the actual heart, the physical space of it. We're just creating a little vibration. This also helps awaken the T cells. That the T cells are that part of the immune system that helps us fight disease in the body. And a few more seconds here. And then release. And just for a moment, just feeling that vibration that you've created within. Taking left hand on top of your physical heart, right hand on top, and then closing the eyes if you'd like. And making this conscious choice to get out of the busyness of the mind. The mind is loud. The mind is about our survival. The heart whispers. The heart is about thriving. So I want you to expand and open into this place of heart, into this place of your heart. Use the breath to open fully. You could even perhaps visualize the heart as a bud and that flower, that bud blooming, coming into full bloom with each breath, opening wider and wider. And maybe there's a particular flower that comes to mind here that can help you visualize and open. And let's just stay here for a few moments, consciously choosing to move into the space of our heart, opening ourselves up to its whispers, its wisdom. And release. The first posture we'll come into is a heart opener, Sphinx pose. It is a variation on Cobra. We're going to bring the legs down onto our mats. Our arms are going to make our forearms are going to come into a number 11. Elbows underneath shoulders. The feet can be close to center, or you can take them out wide. Let it be comfortable. Shoulders draw away from your ears. Shoulder blades draw down toward your hips. And the hips, I want you to feel into the pelvic triangle, which is right hip bone, left hip bone, and pubic bone. Now the hip bones might be slightly lifted. This is okay, but energetically just feeling them draw down toward the earth. Feeling this connection of earth and then the lift of the heart. So the heart chakra is depicted by a flower with, I believe it's 12 petals. And in the middle of that flower are two triangles. One triangle is pointing down, one triangle is pointed up. This is believed to be the energetic center of the body, and those triangles represent this balance between earth and sky, between body and spirit. It's where they meet, right at the center of your heart. Now, staying here or taking a variation where we can move into the back side of the heart, eagle arms, right arm coming underneath left, and then the arms wrapped together. You can hold on to opposite shoulders, or palms can come here together to press. And maybe it feels okay in the head and neck to gently take the forehead forward, and they could rest on your forearms. And let's take a few rounds of breath here. Breathing into the back side of your heart. So the back side of the body represents the past in the unconscious part of our lives. So let's make that choice to make the unconscious conscious, and to let those lessons, those experience of the past inform and help us to thrive in our futures and in the present moment. Take a couple more deep breaths here. And then we're going to switch arms. Left is going to come underneath right, right on top. And allow yourself to settle in. And again, if this does not work for you, you can always stay in the base posture of Sphinx, resting on the forearms. Wherever you're at, breathing into the space of the heart, the front side and the back side. A couple more rounds. Long, steady breaths. Inhale, exhale. And then we're going to unwind the arms and bring our foreheads down on top of our hands, crocodile pose. And if you'd like, shimmying out the hips here or bending the knees and sending the heels side to side. Take a few rounds of breath into the backside along the spine. So breath, breathing into your low back, your mid back, your upper back. Feel the skin stretch and expand on the inhale and contract on the exhale. From here, we'll move into open wing. So I want you to tee out the arms. You're not going to be able to see my right arm, but my right hand is parallel with my shoulder. My palm is facing down to the earth. And this is where I want you to use your pillow, your blanket, or your block. I want you to place it underneath your head as you roll onto right side. So we're opening through the shoulder, opening through the pectoral muscle on the right side. Your legs can be stacked here, or maybe you want to take that top leg, left leg, and bend the knee, and sole of the foot can either be in front of or behind the right leg. We're on the right side of your head, right shoulder, right hip. And then left arm, decide here what you'd like to do. You could have it kickstand in front of you for support, or for even more opening, you can reach back behind your back for a half bind. So our arms and our hands are an extension of the space of our hearts. It is how we give. Our hearts are about giving love and compassion. And we give with our arms and our hands. We embrace, we hold. I just want you to breathe into this, feel into this extension of the space of your heart. Breathing, so the breath is slow and steady. Let's take 3 deep breaths here before we change sides. And I want you to roll through center, and we're going to come to the other side. I'm just going to flip around so I don't have my back to you. This time, left palm facing down, and it can be parallel with the shoulder. Maybe it's a little higher or lower. Your body, your posture. Let it be comfortable. Allow yourself to open and not create discomfort or pain. And then what do you want to do here with the legs? So find that just right position. And right arm, where does it want to go? In front or behind? And allow the body to settle in. Use the breath. Slow it down. If you've moved up into that space of the head and the thoughts are, running, make that conscious choice to come back to the center of your heart, out of the head into your heart, tuning into those whispers. There's a beautiful lyric in a song by Alicia Keys. It's called Brand New Me. And she said, now my heart is open and I can finally breathe. Whenever I hear that line, it's like just a reminder to take a deeper breath, become aware of that energetic heart of mine and checking in, whether I'm opened or closed. Every moment, we just have to choose. And some moments are going to be easier than others. Take 3 deep breaths. And then roll through center, come back into crocodile. Stacking the hands on top of one another. Let's take a couple of deep breaths. Breathe into the area along the spine, between the shoulders, your mid back, your low back. Hands underneath your shoulders, press up to tabletop. Let's take one round of cat-cow. Inhale to tuck chin and tailbone. Exhale, let the heart descend and the tailbone lift. And then come to a seat. Crossing the legs. And again, bringing left hand onto your heart, right hand to stack on top, and close the eyes. Again, moving into the whispers of the heart, really tune in to listen to this place that offers us love and compassion and empathy. It's through this energetic center that it wants us to thrive. It's not about survival, it's about thriving. Bringing the palms of your hands together, Anjali Mudra. And let this gesture remind us of our heart's desires to trust, to be open, to love, to give. May all beings be happy, healthy, safe, and at peace. Namaste. Thanks for joining me. Have a beautiful and blessed day.